Welcome back to Who Would Win. This one comes to us from Johnny Joestar, who asked the question, who would win a fight, Goku versus Akuma? Now, let's get this right out of the way. As powerful as Akuma is, and he's very powerful, if we're dealing with current day Goku, Dragon Ball, hell, anything past really Dragon Ball Z, anything past Namek, Saiyan Saga Goku, Akuma loses straight out. Akuma is not universal threat. I'm sure I might get people who get angry at me no matter what I say about Akuma or Goku. But Akuma's probably not a planetary threat, although I'll admit my knowledge of the expanded lore of the Street Fighter is slightly limited. I don't believe Akuma is a planetary threat. Although, like, continental level, yeah, I might argue continental level. Yeah, definitely that. But, yeah, Goku's an individual whose power is so great, just powering up to higher forms can risk the planet's safety. So if we're going anything essentially past Saiyan Saga, then no, Akuma couldn't take Goku on. And that's not a fair fight for Akuma at all. But we got to make this interesting. Because I can't just say, all right, we're done and have what? Only been talking for less than a minute and a half. So let's even this playing field out by scaling. Now I've got Namek Saga Goku on the screen, but let's scale this back a bit to Dragon Ball Saga Goku. Now, obviously, we got to be fair to Goku as well. So we're not doing Kid Goku so much as we are going to look at Goku at the very end of Dragon Ball when he fought Piccolo. Now, to get an idea how strong Goku was then, we have to compare him to some other characters at the time. Roshi, for example, using all his power, was capable of destroying the moon. Now, using his power, though, all of his power is far greater than 130, as you kind of get in his base form and that mild muscle form he uses against Tien. It's actually it's actually a little difficult to know where his actual true power in terms of that muscle form actually lands. We know when he got to Super that he was able to at least go toe-to-toe for a little bit with Frost. And that he kind of overwhelmed Tien when they fought in that one episode, although there were other techniques involved. But point being, it's clearly a much higher multiplier. It's just not clear how much power you need in terms of a power level to destroy a planet. That's the thing. I don't know if I would put Goku at planet level in Dragon Ball. I just don't know if I would do that. And again, remember, when Roshi blew up the moon, he was in his super pumped up buff form. That drastically increased his power from the 138. So it's not fair to compare the 138 Roshi as a planet buster to Goku at that point. And that's just not a fair feat comparison. But he certainly is powerful enough to wreak havoc on the landscape, destroy mountains, move far faster than the eye can see. At this point, once we got to this point in Dragon Ball, like at the very end of Dragon Ball going into Z, it's clear that the speed feats were starting to get well past the just standard relativistics. Now we are starting to get into some really absurd feat levels. Now, how fast they were moving, that's a near impossible figure to really calculate at. We know they were moving faster than the normal eye could see, even faster than trained eyes could see. It took real trained masters to keep up with the speeds they were going at. They were disappearing in and out in a blink of an eye. Literally, it looked like when you blinked, they were gone. So Goku is easily they're probably moving beyond like the speed of sound easy. Goku's also his power. He's capable of using several different standard ki blast, Kamehameha, capable of launching Kamehameha from his feet. He's a master martial artist, having been trained in a turtle style and being trained by Kami as well, though Kami himself isn't really a martial artist. So his endurance, he can continue to take pain and keep dishing it out. Strength-wise, he has enhanced strength, but really that's actually one of Goku's lesser feats. Goku's strength is still well above your normal individual, absolutely. Hell, even though it's not canon, it's a good example. In the Dragon Ball Z movie, in the Android 13 movie, he threw a giant glacier at someone. Oh, we know he can lift just under 40 tons in base form, thanks to his training in the other world. Granted, that's much farther down the line, but still. So Goku is probably capable of lifting a couple thousand pounds, no problem. Akuma, if I remember correctly, and that being said, I got the wiki up here, so if I have to, I can just go for reference here. And I'm just going to get that out of the way right now, and then we will go back to it at another point in time. There we go. So, Akuma, I believe he's the brother, am I not mistaken, of Goken? Isn't he Goken's brother? I want to say he's Goken's brother. Isn't that right? Usually Dark War appearance. Well, that's backstory, not appearance. Oh, parents. 1 second here. Name change, personality. 1 second. Relationships. There we go. Okay, yeah, he's Goken's younger brother. Okay, I knew he was Goken's younger brother, and he ended up beating Goken, nearly killing him if Goken hadn't used the power of Mui. Akuma's cold and extremely powerful warrior, honed his skills through many years of combat. In terms of his abilities, we're just going to skip right down to that because that's the big thing here. I mean, in terms of, actually, that's a good question. How old is Akuma? Because Goku at this point in time is really only going into his teens, or going into his early 20s. They don't give an age for Akuma. Akuma's got to be, he's the younger brother, younger than Goken by at least a couple of years, maybe a decade. So he's got to be in his 30s or 40s. But he's 5'10", making him taller than Goku. At 199 pounds, making him more heavy than Goku. So his fighting style is the unnamed Shotokan, having mastered the original form of the unnamed Shotokan art. Fighting style is based on the same vein as all the other characters, which is much more offense-oriented style, meaning that Akuma favors offense over defense, which could lead to a problem in this fight, but could lead to could mean that you can just overpower Goku. By the way, watch Why Women Kill on CBS All Access. Sorry, that was just there. It was just a fun plug. His mix of raw attacks combined with moves that can control the air and keep him mobile allow him to maintain a fierce onslaught on offense that can end matches quickly. His power is offset by very low stamina and stun, meaning that in any whipped attack. Now that's, to be fair, in the game. At the actual lore, he clearly has solid offense as well. But he also has energy. He knows energy attacks. Like he doesn't quite know the Hodoken. He knows something besides the Hodoken, if I'm not mistaken. So I mean, give me 1 second here. While his Tatsumaki Zakutoi can floor the opponent, he can also juggle and can also juggle. Oh, give me 1 second. Wait, what? Can Akuma juggle? Okay, juggle is a term regards in fighting games. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. I see now. All right. I'm like, what? So Akuma's a juggler? Okay, no. He can continue to keep the guy up in the air. Okay. The Goken, obviously he knows the Satsu Inahara, which is designed to destroy a person's soul. Or also known as the Raging Demon. I know he does know energy-based attacks as well. He's strong enough to literally I believe he caused the volcano to erupt when he obliterated an island when he used his attack during Rio in one of their fights. Yeah, Akuma's no joke in terms of his power. He's vicious, he's brutal, has many attacks. So the question is, Akuma versus Dragon Ball Saga, end of our Dragon Ball Saga Goku, who wins? Obviously, the best place for him to meet would be in the tournament. So instead of Piccolo, let's assume he actually beats the living crap out of Piccolo. Piccolo manages to live, so they put him in they put him down and all that stuff, and they take care of that problem. So it's Akuma versus Goku. So they start off the fight, and Goku's squaring up, and Goku can sense that he's up against something different. He's up against this feels evil, demonic. By the way, love the lion mane. By the way, so they're squaring off, and they're both looking for an opening, and the fight goes down. Now, in terms of raw speed, I think Goku's the smaller individual. He's the lighter. He is in fact, let's just double check on that real quick for size comparison. Akuma was 199 at 5'10". Goku is 5'9" at 136 pounds at the end of... Yeah, Goku is dwarfed by Akuma. Actually, Akuma's not that much taller, but in terms of sheer muscle and weight, Akuma is going to hit a lot harder than Goku. So, but Goku, that I think gives Goku a speed edge, definitely. So, Goku rushes in, disappears. He can move so fast he creates after images. So Akuma just, tries to land a couple blows. He's not able to hit Goku. Goku's able to get a couple blows in on Akuma, who just kind of Akuma, to Goku's credit, can feel it. And it's not pleasant, but it doesn't go so far as go, oh God, it's not that bad. So he immediately is predicting where Goku's moving. So next time Goku lands a shot, he grabs Goku, just smacks a right hook right on his hand, and then just starts beating into it viciously and violent. Goku's just boom, 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 just getting blown back by hit after hit. Finally goes to the ground. Akuma's now waiting for Goku to get up, which he does, albeit a little painfully. Just, okay, that didn't tickle. All right, you think you're tough, huh, Akuma? Well, let's see if you can handle this. And then he rushes into Akuma, goes right for him. Akuma's about to land, and he goes, solar flare, which he did know. I'm pretty certain he learned it at that point. So just, Akuma just gets a blast in the eye. Now Goku's going on the offensive, hitting, just laying into Akuma. But Akuma is a seasoned fighter of decades now, so he just naturally can, after regaining a bit of his senses, still can't open his eyes yet, blocking instinctively, just boom, 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 grabbing Goku again, laying it into Goku, who then lays hits back in to him. Goku's not holding back at this point. Now they're just brawling at this martial arts style brawling, but brawling at this point. Akuma gets a shot and Goku gets another shot, and back and forth they go. They both go reeling back. Goku's huffing a bit more than Akuma is, but Akuma's now huffing just. Now that Goku's going full out on this, like, okay, now he's in pain. Now Akuma's hurt. But Akuma's just got a smile on his, like, that's right. That's what I want. Give me everything you've got, mortal. It's like, mortal? It's like, yeah, you don't know. Oh, that's right. You don't know who I am. I'm Akuma, the demon. None shall surpass me. Let me show you. And then he just kind of shows off a bit of his aura. Fires off an energy attack at Goku. He's like, why? It's like, you're not the only one who's got that Kamehameha. Blast a Kamehameha right at Akuma, who's surprised that he could do something like that, and just kind of gets a bigger smile, and he's like, just kind of, actually just bare hands it with one hand. And he's got his hand coated in energy, so it's not like destroying his hand. He's just kind of holding them back, but he's getting pushed back. He realizes that he'll lose the match if he gets pushed that way. So now he's got to go both hands there, using more energy, and then just blast it back. Now Goku obviously didn't use a full power Kamehameha, but he still put a lot of energy into it. It's like, whoa! It's like Goku jumps, it's like, got you! Smacks him down again. Now Goku's down the ground. 1, 2, Goku! Like, oh no, Goku! 6, 7. It's almost like time slows down. Goku gets barely up. It is over. I am the strongest. That just kind of clicks into Goku a little bit. Just gets back up and then just gets on his feet. It's like, hey, can still fight. You ready for it? And then immediately Goku just bum rush, kind of like what he did with Piccolo when he finally just crashing into him. He just charges Akuma. Akuma didn't see it coming because he thought Goku was still real, and just boom, 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 getting just the gut checks, the rib shots in on him. Goku is just going all out in that, and then just Akuma's now the one lying on the ground. He gets up a bit quicker than Goku, but he's actually coughing some blood up, just like Goku is. To kind of see a little bit of Kenpachi here. It's like, at last I have met my equal. In fact, you might even be slightly better than me. And then just suddenly the aura just gets dark and malevolent, and the Satsui no Hana is wrapped around. Like, against you, I think I can fight completely unrestrained. Come, this will be the final blow. One of us shall be standing, one of us shall fall. Goku's just like, you want the best I have? You got it. Kame. And Akuma's just getting ready, gets into his stance. Kame. Just gets ready. Raging Demon comes, and Raging Demon versus the Kamehameha. Now, obviously, it's supposed to be an instant kill, but again, they're colliding their power head to head at this point because Akuma just feels like he's found a worthy opponent. They go toe to toe, and then there's this giant explosion. Both are lying on the ground. The question is, who gets up first? And I think the answer to that is going to be Goku, because the difference between, and to be fair, Akuma could theoretically use the Satsui no Hana earlier on, but I think he kind of saves that as a bit of a reserve to finish off his opponent. But he could in theory. So let's actually break down the question. Would the Satsui no Hana actually have the effect of destroying Goku's soul like it's supposed to? Unfortunately, no, because the fundamentals of how like the afterlife and souls and all that stuff and spiritual resistance work differently than they do in Street Fighter. So I will say no, although it would probably lay out Goku pretty well. And I don't know if Goku would actually be standing up after that, but he wouldn't be dead. But they clash, and I think Goku's up because ultimately it comes down to A, who wanted it more, and B, what drives the individual. Akuma never cares about anything other than himself. Goku does. Akuma, even by the game standpoint, has low stamina to begin with. Now, obviously, in the expanded lore, he probably has higher stamina than what the game lets on to. But still, he still probably doesn't have the highest stamina in the entire series. Goku, however, at that point, probably had the most stamina durability of anyone. Because he was at that point the strongest individual in the series. Sans the fact that Piccolo technically has the same power level as he did. So, Goku is the fact that I think it's just that Goku probably would have wanted it more, and he knows that Akuma actually is a bit of a threat. He can sense that Akuma is a bit of a threat, ultimately. So, breaking that down, I think it does by a hair. That's the thing. This is probably one of the closest fights I've ever had to do. Because I'll be honest, this is like maybe a 5% window, a margin of error here. So there's a very real scenario where Akuma takes the majority. I just think that ultimately it is, just because also the nature of the Dragon Ball Z world as a whole gives Goku a few more abilities that Akuma just doesn't have that he can use as advantages, aka like a solar flare, like a Destructo Disc, aka so forth and so on. Granted, he didn't have that then, which is why I didn't use it. But ultimately, I think it will be Goku by a hair. Add the fact that he legitimately isn't human gives him a little bit of a boost in stamina and all that stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Goku by a hair. But look, if anyone says it's Akuma who wins the majority over Goku, and again, Dragon Ball era Goku, anything else past maybe the Saiyan saga, it's Goku 100%. You're free to debate me on that if you want. I just believe it's Goku 100% just because of what you see Goku capable of at that point. But anyone who wants to argue Akuma over Dragon Ball era Goku, I'm not going to argue with you at all. You're not wrong. That's the thing. There's no wrong or right in any of these. It's just an opinion, and my opinion is no more valid or invalid than your opinion. So my personal belief, given the information I know of both characters, I think it is Dragon Ball series Goku. But again, if someone believes it's Akuma, I completely understand, and I've frankly. There's a scenario, I can theoretically see an argument for why he would get not even theoretically, I can see a very good argument for why he could get the majority. I just think it is Goku ultimately who wins the majority, and that's a very mild majority. Till then, though, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Oh dear, I forgot to, there we go, I forgot to extend that. That's what I meant to do. Sorry, I just did my Death Battle reaction. I forgot to repurpose the screen. So the URL was there. Not that there was anything inappropriate. There's, I got porn over there. No, I don't. Come on, I'm a classier broad than that. Anyway, I digress. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. That's a damn good picture of Akuma. That's a beast picture of Akuma. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Still got 2 what ifs to do, but I'll save them for a little later in the evening after I charge my computer back up. Till then, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.